Are we good? I think we are. Okay. We are good. Welcome back to Patrol Cold Steel 3, everybody. We got, it's a free day. At least it will be after the cutscene. But I did a little bit off stream. I basically just filled out the courts for a bunch of people. Still having to do a lot of work, but it is what it is. Upgrade Valimar a little bit. That's about all I did. Anyway, we got some stuff to do. First we gotta leave though. The sun's going down. Maybe I should head out soon. Hey, it stopped raining. Just like the forecast said. Wow, what a beautiful sunset. Yeah, it's quite the view. Sandy and Maya coming out. Friday just chilling over on the side. There's Pablo and Gustav, I think, right? Brilliant! The rain cleared right up. Let's carry the equipment out while we still can. Yuna and Luis. Come on, let's get some practice in before the sun goes down. You're sure I'm motivated, Yuna. Oh, bye, Instructor Reen. Excuse us. Good work to you two. Are you planning to go home after standing by reset? Yeah, the rain cleared up, and I'm just too excited about tomorrow. From the sound of it, they won't be back at the dorm for a while. I guess it's fine if I head out now, but maybe I'll have a look around town. Alright. I have any messages? No. Alright. Let's see, what else I gotta do? We have a quest. I was reading. I need to find Muse and Celine in the courtyard. Oh. It's so strange. A king who can talk. But more importantly, she's beautiful. Her color is so soft and shiny. Hey, I never said you could pet me. Your eyes are glazing over the contentment. So lovely. Celine, looks like you caught Muse's claws now. But man, you sure have softened up. Alright, where else I gotta go to? I don't care about fishing. Alright, I think I gotta find it down here. I don't know. Yeah. Before I do that though, do I have any? It's fine. Hey, Jessica. I must be quicker. Strike truer. Jessica? Wow, she's really concentrating. Instructor Reen. Sorry to break your focus, but something about you seems kind of impatient. You see right through me, Instructor. Instructor Reen has been telling me the same thing. However, this is a problem I must deal with on my own. Oh. Should I just leave her to training then? It's maybe a good opportunity to test our mettle. Is there anything else? Well... Jessica, would you like to spar with me? Our styles are obviously different, but I think it might be a good learning experience nonetheless. Of course. I've always been curious about the 8 Leaves 1 Blade School. Great, then settled. Tip of the spear. Impressive. Your stances leave any openings. Likewise, Jessica. You're not wasting any movement. Now come on, there's no need to hold back. Now give me everything you got. Understood.
Now, bring it on!
Reen, it's just a training bow. Don't need to be so intense. Alright. Impede. Yeah, I don't have any items with her, so I should actually Earth Pulse. I can get some type of healing. Alright, let's see what this does.
Crimson Slash!
Gotcha!
Hey, he's frozen. Damn, I can't move. See if I can freeze him again.
Gotcha!
There we go.
Good job.
Piercing Blitz. There we go.
That was good.
Thanks, instructor.
Rain taking it easy. And that's to extend my skill. Huh? I thought I had a good sense of how strong you were, but you just keep improving. Now that I've had a chance to see your techniques again, I'm impressed at how refined each individual form of the Schleiden school speedmanship is. It's odd to hear you say that, but frankly, it's a compliment I don't feel like I deserve. So all my training, I'm still able to progress beyond the beginner level. As I am now, my flailing does nothing but solely to Schleiden name. I was saying the same thing about never progressing past beginner level, called myself a dropout. Laura wouldn't have any of that. Thus, if you truly make light of yourself and your abilities, that is an act of shame for which you owe yourself recompense. I remember those words vividly. My sparring session is meant to be. Jessica, I get how you feel. School has no shortage of capable fighters like Kurt, Leonora, just to name two. Heck, Kurt's already intermediate level. Honestly, I'm not surprised to hear that you were about falling behind. It's almost refreshing how blunt you are, instructor. I'm afraid you don't quite understand how I feel. I'm not sure about that. When I first enrolled at Thor's, I was only at beginner level, just like you. Back then, Laura, the successor to our stage school, was intermediate level. I felt exactly the way you feel now. But really? But even if I were to compare myself to you at your first year, I'd come up lacking. You don't have to compare yourself to me, or anyone else. So let me say this. To sell yourself short just because you're a beginner is disrespectful to your martial art and the people around you. But of all else, it's disrespectful to yourself. Instructor Rean. I say those words like they're my own, but I'm telling you what Laura told me. The point is, when I was a student, I found myself constantly questioning my skills, wondering if I was on the right path. And as instructor in charge of martial arts training, I can promise you that you are more than capable enough. There will be times when you hit a wall in your training, but you're always going to find a way to break through it. Thank you for your kind words. I'm starting to feel a little better. Glad to hear it. I didn't perform as well as I would have liked, but my mind feels clearer
For the
now.
honor of Schleiden.
I will continue to train bearing my family's name as a badge of pride. Yeah, that's the spirit. Alright. There's that quest done. I think I have to... I think... how did I get to the church? Really? There's no TP to that? Damn it. I gotta do the old-fashioned way. Over here. Leave Chapel. Where's Rosine? Is she here? No, that's the father. I was going to leave after the little rainstorm subsided, but the children insisted that I stay. Kids living no matter what town, huh, Rosine? Oh, I wouldn't say that. Besides, it wouldn't hurt to have someone else read it for a change. Oh, come to think of it. What? Oh no, it's nothing. But do come by again when you have time. Yeah, that definitely wasn't nothing. But it's not like I can get the bottom of it now, so I'll leave it be. By the way, Reen, I finished deciphering the Black Records that you gave me. It's a copy of Black Records 3. Thank you, this is a big help. Alright. Let's see, where I gotta go? I gotta go to the general store. Wait, imports? I think. It's been a while since we've been leaves, yeah. Gotta buy those. Alright. Oh, is this a hairpin? Like what, elegant butterfly. I love it. Yeah, when I saw it, it really reminded me of you. Maybe you could use it for during your tea ceremony club? I would use just that. Instructor, may I thank you with a kiss? No, that won't be necessary. Just straight up no. Alright, I gotta go to the bookstore. That's over here. There we go. Another Proverbs thing, I have to buy that. And the Pyoku Chronicle. Let's go in the Chronicle. There we go, 5. Special feature, Inspection Team returns home. On May 27th, the Inspection Team that was visiting Crossville Province completed their scheduled inspections and returned to the capital. Members tasked with the inspection were much more prominent than originally predicted, including Governor General Carl Regnant, Star Chairman Rena Reinford, and Prince Oliver and Princess Alphen, which likely shocked many reporters. Princess Fever, even locally. Local surprise the inspection team began with the Pinnacle arriving at the Highness and disembarked the Governor General's deck. Prince Alphen, said to be as lovely as an angel, whose beauty is at full bloom at age 17, especially astounded Crossville residents who had already heard rumors of her arrival. Her friendly nature should ensure that Princess Fever will continue in the province for some time. What did the inspection team find? Results of the inspection team made possible by Governor Rufus Alberea covered diverse areas such as politics, economy, military matters, technology, medicine, and international relations. But the big result is the easing of minds of citizens of Crossbell, now a former part of the Empire. It was existing so long as a suzerain state, the 8 metropolis plan that includes Crossbell City was announced and includes strong protection from the Republic and large-scale construction projects. This will surely lead to confidence for even further development of the continent's largest trade and financial capital. Military affairs, new railroad guns revealed. At the same time as the inspection team's visit, the Imperial Army showed off its new Dragunov-class railway cannons. While smaller than guns formerly deployed at Garlia Fortress, they contain nearly the same amount of firepower and can be transported on normal railways, if alternate roads are used. Imperial Provincial Council opens. On this coming June 18th, the Imperial Provincial Council will be held in the port city of Ordis, the Lemire Province. The event will be a combination between the Lemire's interim provincial overseer, Marquise Ballard, and representatives of the 4 Grey Houses. They're expected to discuss new tax reforms and various other important matters. Luxury on the Transcontinental Railroad. On the Transcontinental Railroad that stretches from Ordis in the west into Far East, there is a special sleeper train. The train runs in roughly 10 days and contains sumptuous rooms for the first to economy class, and a dining car that prepares dinners with the finest goods from around the Empire. The salon features choice spirits and cigars from every nation, popular choices being perhaps the Huel Brandy Steinrose or Liberalian Rhine Grand Chardonnay. Tells Nicholas, the chief reporter, tells Nicholas, chef of the railway's public planning department. Isn't Nicholas the guy from Thor's? The guy who's in charge of the cooking club? Huh. I'm just reading all this. If there's anything interesting, not really. Alright. Give that to Kurt. A blue leather book cover. A fine one at that. I like it. Right? I just thought a gift like this might suit you. I was thinking of others, instructor. At any rate, thank you very much for the present. Alright, Kurt's bond increased. And then we gotta head to the dorms because everything's done after that. Actually, let me see something. What is Ash doing in the tavern? Ah, damn, that's some good stuff. Ash, are you... Don't get your panties in a twist, this ain't booze. According to the bottle, it's malt-flavored soft drink, as a non-alcoholic. You shouldn't try and scare me like that. Hey, don't blame this on me. You just jump to conclusions on your own. I ain't here to cause trouble. I just do what I want. Why is it that you do what you want in moderation? Why is Toa in a boutique? Where is she? There. Just trying to sell their summer lineup now. This is so cute. Doing some shopping, Toa? Oh, hello, Rean. I am. I managed to finish my work a lot faster than usual today. And whenever I have free time, I tend to stock up whatever I need. I know what that feels. When you're busy, that's the only way to do things. Get some new outfits? Well, I meant to buy some innerwear, but some of these clothes really caught my eye. Still, I don't really get to wear casual clothes very often, so maybe I should hold off. Guess I could dress a little more casually on free days, though. I can get why you wouldn't. Gotta look teacherly in front of the kids, right? Actually, what's all of our students doing? Cafeteria for Alphen. I said Alphen. Reading the thing got me. Altina. You're pretty close to Allie. Keep at it, you'll be able to do it next time for sure. I hope so. How much was the drink? Valerie asked me the same question. I tell you what I told her. It's all in me. You worked really hard today. I say you earned a drink. Oh. Thank you very much. No problem. Alright, let's see. Field. Why do I keep skipping past it? Alright. Check on everyone. Yuno's over here. I wonder if something happened to Jessica. Said she wanted to go to the training hall by herself before practice day. Yeah, she wouldn't even say why. Well, I suppose all we can do is wait until she wants to talk about it. Just like when you two were there for me during our field exercise. You're right. We can give her an ear and listen to once she's ready to talk. Alright, what about Kurt? He's chilling in the gym. Cause he's over here. Listen, Kurt, you might beat me in chess. When it comes to sharpshooting, that's my turf. Yes, I'm aware. Pushing considering you just beat me. But that's not what I'm getting at. Sure I did better than you, but only barely. Beat me in so many other things. It's not fair. Let me have something. I'm not sure how to respond to that. Okay, now we're going to head to the dorm. Alright, return to dorm.
Hello, Rean. I see you're on your way back too.
Hey there, Toa. Celine? You two together is quite the rare sight.
Me and Rean on the same wavelength.
I suppose it is now that you mention it.
I guess so. It took quite some effort on her part to convince everyone to let a talking cat stay here.
I see. Thank you for taking the time to do all that.
It didn't take any time. Just had to do a few quick chats with people at the campus and in town. Just make sure you don't let any visitors catch you talking, okay, Celine?
Yeah, I know that. I've been hiding myself with Emma for years now. I wouldn't make such an amateurish.
Holy crap, a talking cat!
Meow! Wait a second.
Elise and George.
I know you weren't expecting me, Rean. Good day to you, Toa. Celine.
Elise! And is that?
Sorry about that. Looks like I got you good.
George Gnome.
George!
Long time no see, Toa. And how's it hanging, Rean? Celine? I happened to run into your sister on the train from Heimdall.
Alright. Now let's just go on high speed mode to get rid of this pan. Into the hangar we go, I guess. Who's like panning over the things? Hey, George and Schmidt talking. You have all the mechanic people all in one room. I guess Mint was being Mint there. I guess someone else is at the inn? Yep. I see. So you came to bring me letters from Father and Master. Yes, they arrived around noon, so I figured I should give them to you right away. I figured I could go back today, so I just decided to come. I had planned just to come and go, but... No, I won't allow this. The last return train leaves at 10. A girl like you cannot be alone. We have guest rooms in the dorms, so please stay here tonight. But... Yeah, I insist too. On it's Sunday, I hope you don't have any plans. Well, that won't be a problem. Fine, I'll take you up on that offer. After all, I do want to meet everyone at the branch campus. Thank you. Yeah, I'll get permission from the principal. Sorry, thank you. I was surprised to see you, but I didn't think that fat mechanic would be coming too. Celine! Yeah, I hadn't seen him in a year. He's going to come over after he sees the professor, right? Yeah, he said we can order whatever we like. George has a hefty appetite, so we can probably order everything on the menu. You may be right. That may be too much. But I really was surprised to see him on the train. He told me he spent this past year traveling around the continent. Why are we being stared at by two people? The waitress and the dude behind us is staring at us. Yeah, he was making his rounds to all the famous workshops across the continent. Zeit Central Factory in Liberl, the Epstein Foundation in Le Mans. Said he used his connections to also get into the Verne Company in the Republic. The Republic? And it's just a waltz over the Empire's biggest rival. The two countries are practically at war with each other half the time. Yeah, right. There's still a truce in effect for now. Drew is always an advocate for peace through technological exchange, but he and Angelica are really good at setting examples. Isn't Angelica traveling the continent on her orbital bike? Yeah, I think she might be coming back soon. Hey guys, sorry for making you wait. George! Please have a seat. Let's make a toast. That's right, you don't have to drink now. I can drink too. I'll just have a ginger ale. And I'll have milk. Holy hell. So we got some croissants, some bread, garnish. I heard the rumors, but seeing what happened in Crossbell, society is on the move again, and a group called the Gnomes. Yeah. Right. Rain? Miss Toa? Yeah, that surprised me too. In my head, I know it's impossible. We went to his funeral after the war. We were there when they buried him. Yeah, he was resting so peacefully. Looks unusually content. You know, for Crow. Toa? Toa. For some reason, it seems like it was just yesterday. But you're right, I knew for certain. That masked man is not Crow. Yeah. In fact, that shadowy machine may not have even been a divine knight. It could have just been something that looks like one. Speaking of which, was the Azure Knight ever retrieved? Or they sealed it up so the Noble Alliance wouldn't get their hands on it? Yeah, it's being stored in the depths of Grelia Fortress. And that Crow is no longer alive, it should be able to teleport. So it must have been something else. Yeah. South Party was hoping it really was the Knight. Yeah. Anyway, the Gnomes are piquing my interest. They wanted to counterpart to the witches, but they vanished in the dark recesses of history. They built up all the spirit shrines, and were the ones responsible for everything you guys found in the old school's basement. I heard the last time they clashed with the witches was about 800 years ago. That was the last exchange between the two groups. Supposedly, no one has seen the Gnomes since. And it just happened to choose today to return. They're up against society and have hired Zephyr. So it seems. Honestly, I have no idea what's going on. I'm sure the Elder Avita would have known more about this. Didn't you already ask the Elder, but she wouldn't tell you anything? Well, she can be really stubborn sometimes. So despite looking like that, she was just a stubborn hag. Looking like that? Oh, don't worry about it. Hey, Rain. Do you have any thoughts about the gnomes? What makes you think I know anything about them? Well, I did back you in Class 7 up in battle once. I like to think I know it. I like to think of that about the information you gathered during the Civil War. Under the assumption I came with a theory. Group knows the gnomes. Could they be calling themselves something else now? Oh. That's... I've only heard bits and pieces, but... I was actually thinking that too. Over the last 2 months, my suspicions have grown. The name of the gnomes is now... RF Group, Black Workshop, Ouroboros. Definitely not the RF Group, which I do know the answer is the Black Workshop. The Black Workshop. It was a mysterious workshop that created Millennium Altina's combat shells. I've also heard rumors about them selling extremely high-tech weapons to the first-class Vega Corps. So, probably, the super long-range rifle that Crow may have used have been one of them. The same with Altina's combat shell that abducted me and the princess. Yet, although they erased all Millennium Altina's memories of the workshop, no one has seen their true face, except for Chancellor Osborne and Ouroboros. Oh. And everything has come full circle. Queen Via, the Black Workshops, was part of the Society's 13 factories. That's what I learned during my recent travels. The 13 factories are like a network that gathers technicians from all over the continent. But during the Civil War, the Black Workshop sided with the Chancellor and helped him steal the plan from the Society. And that makes sense. So the key to all this is Chancellor Osborne? Not someone we can just talk to. Rain? Rain? Huh? What is it? It's nothing. I don't want to make them worry. Thank you. I think I have an idea how all this information fits together. You're welcome. I'm interested in the Black Workshop too. I think the professor might know something. Huh? That makes sense. He is regarded as the most prestigious engineer on the continent. I was planning on staying at his lab tonight and helping out. I'm leaving for Ruru tomorrow, but I'll make sure to bring it up with him. Let you know if I learn anything, Rain. Thank you. I think I'll be more open with you. Yeah, the old man has issues. Well then, I'll see you guys around. Make sure to drop by and say bye before I leave tomorrow. Thanks, you should give me a call sometime too. Good evening. How about we get together and have lunch tomorrow? Sounds good to me. See you tomorrow. That's it, I'll probably end up pulling all-nighter tonight. Oh, there you are. Yuna, Altina, Tita, and Muse. Yuna, Altina, Muse. Look, even Tita's here. Alright, I haven't said hello to anyone besides Muse yet. Good to see you, Yuna. It's been a while. You as well, Altina, Tita. Yeah, good to see you too. It's like been 19 days since we last met. I'm so surprised when I heard from George. Well, I excused myself earlier, so now as to intrude. When I told you and Altina you were here, they insisted upon saying hello. Well, yeah, we promised we'd all get together. And you, instructor, why didn't you invite me? Oh yeah, now that you mention, I probably should have. No, it's my fault. I should have let you all know I'd be stopping by. No, you got nothing to apologize for, Elise. Wait, aren't you at the Heimdall? That train's gonna leave soon, isn't it? Well, about that, it's we spending the night in the dorms. What, for real? Yay! I suspected it might be the case. We perhaps be spending the night locked with our instructor in his room? Absolutely not. She'll be staying in the guest room tonight. I checked with the principal earlier, and her words were Elise can stay for as many nights as she pleases. She would say that. Oh, in that case, Elise, since I'm boarding our guest room, why don't you stay with us? You're right with that, right, Altina, Allie? No objections. Commence pajama party. No. She should stay with Tita and me. So I was her underclassmen staying in Australia. Oh yes, I'd be more than happy to have her stay with us. This is getting too noisy. This game's going to terror in too. Well, since you got the opportunity, why not take them up on their offer, Elise? I agree, but as a teacher, I really don't stay up too late. In that case... My is like cracking, going sort of light voice every now and then. I'd love to join you on for the night. Alright, now we got black screen. Now loading. One thing I still don't like about Trails, these long ass loading screens. Welcome to my room.
Looks like you've kept this place clean.
Yes, voice acting.
Though the building itself may be old, everything inside is well organized.
Damn it. Damn it, Sean Chiplock, why can't you voice this, man? I'm sure you can thank Celestin for that. You have to go through all the trouble of cleaning my room, though I can take care of it myself.
Yes, I can tell. However, the hard-to-reach spots could use some attention.
Well, I've been pretty busy, you know.
Oh, I know. Don't worry, I'll give your room a thorough cleaning tomorrow. There should be no problems, provided I get back by evening.
No, what could possibly ask that of you? It's a game to visit to show you around.
Knowing you'll be working even on your off days, am I right? I don't intend to get in the way of you helping out your school or your students. I came to visit and volunteered to help out of my own free will, so please go about your business as usual.
Elise. Fine, you win. We're eating breakfast and lunch together. At least I won't let you get out of that.
I accept your conditions. Oh, and Rain? Here are the letters from Father and Master Ka-Fai.
Thanks for bringing those to me. I guess Master came to visit while I was away in Crossmill, huh? I would have liked to see him, but I guess that's how it's meant to be. But why didn't Dad just send me these directly
Those
to me?
letters weren't sent to me through the post office, but a shipping company. Perhaps he did it for your sake.
Watch it, Kapua. Did he do it just in case the letters were inspected? Does that mean there's sensitive information in them?
Rain? Did something happen between you and Father?
No. Why would you
When you
ask?
came home at the end of last year, there seemed to be something off between the two of you. I can't imagine what it might be, but did something happen at the end of the Civil War? And could that something have led to a rift between you and Father?
I'm glad to finally see you again, my son. You've grown into a fine young man. Indeed, the Empire will soon know of the Ashen Chevalier, the hero whose brave deeds allowed us to reclaim the capital.
There's no need to worry. We're not fighting or anything. I'm still Dad's beloved son. And him, Mom, and you are my family. Nothing will ever change
Right.
that. All done getting ready for your sleepover?
Excuse us?
Everyone,
Wow, lurking much?
We just finished getting the bed all set up.
I went and brought back some extra pajamas, too.
Oh, because I sent your present there for some time now.
told you he sends us.
Oh, don't act like you weren't just as curious as the rest of us, Altina. The Schwarzer siblings alone together. A forbidden delight sweeter than the finest confection.
Thank God you had to read that.
Muse!
That's it! It's been so long since you've scolded me like that, Elise.
Thank you for voice acting. You don't have to say this.
You're all making way too much racket. Don't go around shouting in the halls. I'm trying to take a cat nap here and... Ow! What do you think you're doing?
You should join us, Celine. There are so many things I need to ask you.
Good thinking. I'm sure Celine has plenty of juicy details about our instructor's school days.
Juicy details? Oh, we're gonna have so much fun tonight.
You're screwed, Celine.
Well, on that note, good night, Rain.
Yeah, good night. Try not to stay up too late. Oh, guess they got more people come over. Literally every single girl in the school. Holy hell. I can't believe what Angel Instructor Reen's sister is. Her uniform is simply perfect, and she's just so pure. She's the student council president staying straight at school, right? Kurt, go talk to her. Put that obnoxiously handsome face of yours to work and ask if we can join, too. Come on. I refuse. You guys know tomorrow's our free day, right? So that's Schwarzer's sister, huh? I guess they aren't blood related. If that's the case, then... Hold up. Ash, what the hell are you thinking? Dear Reen, it's been some time. Last I laid eyes on you before you left for the academy, so 2 years ago? Tio showed me a recent picture of you, and I could tell at a glance you're going to a fine young man. I've no doubt you're a hit among the ladies, and knowing you, that popularity is going completely wasted. That's for sure, Kafai. Truth be told, I must take a journey to the eastern half of the continent. Its plight grows worse by the day. The dragon veins are nearly depleted, and the barren land spreads. It's a world wholly different from the west. I shan't return to Western Zemir for at least half a year. I'd like to see you before I left, but I suppose this is Ayu's will. I hear you earned yourself the title of Ashen Chevalier for your deeds in the Empire's Civil War. I'm sure there are many things which cause your hesitation and disquiet your heart. But the power within you that led you to seek my training will show you birth and your past. But you needn't worry over such things. The knowledge I passed down to you was that of the seventh form, the blade that brings a flash of light to drive back the darkness. Mastering this form is the most difficult than any other. I do not know if you're even capable of such a feat, yet. 10 years ago when I chose you to be my final disciple, not Cassius, not Arios, I chose you, and you alone to be the final blade to complete the 8 leaves. What about Shizuna? You won't forget about her? In this time of turbulence, become the flashing blade which illuminates the darkness, even if for the briefest moment. I believe you and those comrades whose souls are entwined with yours are capable of this. Goodbye for now. Once I return from the east, we have reunited. I shall impart to you my final teachings. Young Kafai. How does he always do that? He writes as though he knows everything I've done and sees right through me. Eastern Zemuria in the recent years it's grown barren. There's less fertile land to go around. I'm sure Master doesn't need me to worry about him. No, it's not my place to worry about him. Seventh form is void, emptiness, darkness. It's also a blade that brings a flash of light to illuminate that darkness. You always told me that, but I think I'm finally starting to understand. I think it's a bit too much to call me the final blade to complete the 8 leaves. At the very least, I want to be strong enough to protect my friends and students, and in order to do that, I must overcome this wall. I read the next letter. Also, his letter from Dad. Letter he needed at least a hand delivered to me. Oh, no Jiraiya to read this? Waste opportunity trails. Dear Reen, it's been a while since last talked, huh? About 6 months or so, I guess? Judging from your last letter, you seem to be well. Should at least mention it, but Master Kafai visited Ymir in late May. I got a letter for you, so I sent it to Elise via reliable sources who could deliver it to you in person. I'd also like to tell you that which I promised I would. I imagine by now you must know about your birth father. Elise has suspicions, but your mother and I immediately knew something was amiss when you last visited. First off, I need to apologize for not telling you sooner. I know Gilliath Osborne for about 40 years. His family were commoners from the north, but his father and mine were acquainted. When he lost his family to an avalanche, we took him in. He was 13 years old at the time. I was only 5 then, so I looked up to him as an older brother. Once he was 17, he left Ymir and enrolled at Thors. After his graduation, he joined the army and rose to a remarkable rate. Because of this, the nobles who took notice tried to quash his rise through the ranks. Even after my father passed on and took over Ymir, Gilliath continued to keep in contact. Until that day, 14 years ago. It had been 3 years since I last heard his voice.
I want you to take in a child. You must cut all ties with me, and never speak a word of this to that child. I'm sorry, Teo. You're the only one I can turn to.
I accepted his request and immediately took a horse out to the place he told me. The rest, you should know. The moment I saw the child, I knew it was his. I knew Gillies was married and had a child. I've even seen pictures. But seeing the child up close, he resembled his mother more than anything. Even so, I chose to forget all that and take the child as a member of the Schwarzer family. Fortunately, Lucia agreed, and at least warmed up to him in no time. From then on, it all felt like a wondrous dream. The child grew into the man any parent would be proud of. Of course, at least he was proud of her dear older brother as well. I knew he was worried about the mysterious power deep within him, but I studied under Master Gefine in order to get under control. We, as his parents and his sister, will always be proud of him. He's an irreplaceable member of our family. Much has changed since then, yet I know he is still the same young man we all love. My older brother, Gilius, was kind and dependable. I know he would never have left his child were there any other choice. That said, I refuse to give you back to him. Even if it comes down to a bare-knuckle brawl between us, even if I had no chance of winning, I will never let you go. Above all, I want to make sure you knew of this. That's why I wrote to you today. Sorry it took me so much time to get along to say it. Say hi to Elise for me. Sincerely, Dad. So blessed to have such a wonderful family and friends. On top of that, now I have great co-workers and students. Let me make sure I'm not over-relying on them. I must know something about my powers. What really happened that day 14 years ago. What happened to my birth mother. P.S. He did come and come to me just once after the incident. It was simply as a request from the Imperial Chancellor to a local baron. 2 years ago, he asked me to introduce him to a young noble from the Albereta family to whom I was teaching falconry at the time. In retrospect, I feel my introduction to him was a prelude to recent events, such as the Civil War and the occupation of Crossbell. It's possible that this isn't relevant, but I thought I'd let you know anyway. Ouroboros, Black Workshop, the Enforcers, the Jaegers, the Gnomes, and that masked man, and the Ironbloods he founded. I'm seeing more of the big picture little by little, and the truth is still shrouded by darkness. You need to light the way, Rean. Be the shining blade that cuts through the darkness. And there we go. A lot of reading from me today. And moving on, 611. Hey, at least it's sunny. We're just going to turbo mode this. So we get to where I want. There we go.
Here are today's requests.
Thank you. Let's see, more reading time. Unheld Keep, level 3, Professor Schmidt. I have a new trial for you. It's designed based on data taken from the previous two. All members of Class 7 and that talking cat will participate. Report to the Keep's control control room as soon as you're ready. Very special lesson, Rosine. Hello, Rean. I have a favor to ask. Every time, would you be able to come by my Sunday school class and teach for a little while? The children would love to meet you. Come see me at the chapel for more details, Rosine. Frankie, follow your dream job. I realized what I want to do in life. Starting today, I'm going to give everything I've got to my dream job. But before that, can I ask you something? I'm waiting by the bridge in town. Oh, looks like quite a few this time. My word, you're still running around playing the errand boy on top of all your teaching duties? You never change, do you, Rain? Is there anything I can do to help? Let you know if I come across anything I could use your help with. That said, you've been just as busy as I have. Make sure you get some rest yourself. You certainly want to talk. But very well, I shall rest up. But I may as well if I'm staying here another day anyway. Because of this morning. Miss Elise, spend one more night here. It would have been surprised that everybody know if I would at least not leave without treating you to a feast. She sure knows how to get away. Whose idea was it to make someone like her the principal? Well, it would be rude of me to decline such a generous offer. She contacted my school for me, so I'll be fine as long as I leave early tomorrow. Just go about your work like you usually do, Rain. Got it. Thanks. Well, I'll be off now. Do be careful. Mr. Celestine, can you tell me where the tool storage room is? Of course. I'll get you there myself. If you excuse us. got some errands of my own to take care of. There are some finishing touches that need to be done for training, so let me know when you're headed to the keep. Sure thing. Thanks, Celine. Yeah, see you later. Alright, time to get going. I'll do Professor Smith's place once I'm done with the other requests. Mention the Arcus. Alright. Oh, at least Marcus, yeah. So those are free time events that we'll get to next time. Thank you for showing up. I appreciate it. I'll see you guys maybe tomorrow, maybe Monday. I do not know. But yeah, I'll see you all. Peace.